Hi friends, good morning. Today we are going to discuss about insurance, one of the most important topic. According to the research done by independent insurance agents, more than one half of home-based businesses aren't sufficiently insured. Since each business situation is different, you will need to do some research and determine exactly what your needs are. Use the checklist in this module when thinking about your specific needs. After you have thought about your specific needs, talk to your insurance agent and determine which of these displayed policies are right for you and your business. So here friends, there is a checklist which I am going to read it out aloud for you and you can relate it with your independent business. Total amount of business equipment, example samples and computers. So what is the total amount of business investment that you have planned or you are planning to do in your business? How much is it? Will you carry inventory along with you to your client's place? If so, how much? Reduced price fabric or carpet rolls, whatever it is. So you need to actually think about it. What will it cost to run your business every month? Now in the bracket there is a word mentioned, disability. That is, let's assume that you might be an accident, a minor accident or something like that, and for some reasons or for a particular time period you are unable to work and go to your business. So what will it cost to run your business even in your absence? Because the cost is going to continue, the rent, the salaries will continue to go on. Will you be working with builders, bonds, workers' compensation? So there are a lot of things you need to consider, and this is a checklist with regards to the same. You can ask this question to yourself, come up with your answers and make a note of it. Okay. Insurance tip sheet. Review your policy annually as your business grows. So these are basically general tips but really important, the basics, but do take care of it and do make a note of it. So the first suggestion is review your policy annually as your business grows. So every year you can actually review your policy, understand the terms and conditions on an annual basis at least. Shop around for the best rate. There are a lot of insurance companies who are into this business and it is a competitive sector. Call up with a few insurance companies, check out with their quotations and then decide. That's what we mean by shop around for the best rate. Try to work with only one agent. That's very important. Let him or her get to know your business. An agent is a person who is going to help you to do this business or to source a insurance company for you which is appropriate to your business. Try to work only with one agent and let him or her get to know your business. Tell him about your business, a little background, and explain to him what you are looking forward to. Insist that your contractors carry their own insurance. It will greatly reduce your costs. I am sure over a period of time you will have contractors working under you and with you. Ask them, insist to them again to take out insurance for themselves. It will help you to reduce your costs. Keep a copy of your installer's policies in your file and update it annually. This is the most important point, friends. The paperwork is really important. Unfortunately, if you require to claim some things, you should be able to procure and provide the original policy to the insurance company. Only then your claim will be settled. So the idea is keep a copy of your installer's policies in your file and update it annually. You will be asked to furnish proof of coverage at the time of settlement of the claim. Let's move on. General liability insurance. If you are measuring the windows in a client's home and accidentally break a 2000-year-old vase, who pays for it? Your insurance company. If you carry a liability insurance, it's wise to carry liability insurance on your business for many reasons. A client could sue you if he or she simply trips on a phone cord in your office and gets hurt. Again, your liability insurance should cover any injuries or damages sustained. Your insurance agent will outline the costs, deductibles and rules of this particular type of policy. Disability insurance. This insurance is especially important if you are running a sole proprietorship business and it is one of the most overlooked policies. With this policy, if you are forced to be out of work because of an accident or something else out of your control, a portion of your salary will be paid by the insurance company for a predetermined period of time. There are many variations to this type of policy. Research your alternatives in depth before making any decisions. Now let's move on. So how much is setting up shop going to cost to you? Clearly, setting up shop requires a lot of important research. You also need cost estimates to determine your startup costs, which we will focus on in one of the future modules. Startup cost. The next step in setting up your business is to determine what your startup costs will be. When first starting out in business, you should keep your cost to a minimum, investing only in necessities. Later, when your business is making a profit, you can add the luxuries if you so desire. In this module, we will explore the various purchases you will need to make and complete a personalized startup cost worksheet using the information from the research you conducted in the previous sessions. The worksheet will give you an idea of how much it will cost to open the doors of your new business. This module can be complex, but it is vital to the success of your business. So don't skip over it. What it will cost to start your business? The startup costs that you need to consider are basic office supplies, a computer and necessary software, samples, advertising, licenses, insurance, telephone, working capital, personal reserve, and any remodeling you may do in setting up your office space. It is impossible for me to provide you with the exact figures of these items because each case will be different. Just make a few phone calls to determine what the charges are in your area for each of the items listed. Then plug those figures into a startup cost worksheet later in this video and you will get a reliable picture of the amount of money needed to start your business. This figure will be the basis of your business plan of your venture. If you have some cash put away and do not plan on applying for a loan, it is still important that you have a good business plan. Without one, you won't have a good idea where your business is headed or even if it is going in the right direction. A business trying to make it without a business plan is like a train trying to run without tracks. Doing the accounts. The most common problem with doing financial projections for an interior design business is that most designers aren't that good with numbers. To run a successful business of this type, you must be good at design and have a business mind. If you have any doubts, hire someone to do your accounts for you. It will be an additional expense and one that you probably don't need when you're just starting out. But it may save your business in the long run. It is a rare person who is both creative and analytical. It's up to you. But if you find yourself wanting to skip over this section or are having a hard time with it, you may want to consider adding a bookkeeping fee to your startup cost worksheet. A bookkeeping fee. Call around to determine the cost in your area. Most bookkeeping services start at around 5,000 rupees a month and then increases depending on the complexity and volume of your business. Now let's come to the startup cost worksheet. If you plan on doing your own bookkeeping, there are good software programs on the market that will make it easier. Do your research to determine which is best suited to your needs. The most popular programs right now are QuickBooks and Tally. You can use any of these programs, QuickBooks or Tally. Your research will guide you in filling out the startup cost worksheet except for a few areas. Your initial advertising will vary depending on where you live and how much you plan on advertising. You also will need to plan on having 5 to 6 months of working capital and personal capital in the bank before you start your business. You already know how much it costs you to live. Just add your personal expenses of mortgage or rent, car payments, food purchases, electric and phone bills, any loan or credit card payments and miscellaneous expenses. So friends, that's it for now. I'm now excitedly looking forward to connect with you in my next video. Till then, let's work together and achieve peace of mind, financial freedom and a career for life. Thank you.